Leo was going to sleep. But it was not easy to sleep. There were a lot of thoughts suddenly appeared in his head. Leo wanted to cool his mind. He knows good sleep will release all the stress he has. He lay down all his thoughts by simple meditation technique used for focusing on his body and breath. He felt like sleeping, but he was still thinking about Shadow Man and his motivating words. How did Shadow Man know this much wisdom? That was he thinking then.
Shadow Man is always with me. When I am awake I always see him. But I don't know what he does when I go to sleep. Will he go somewhere when I go to sleep? Someone teach him well. Otherwise, he will not get this much knowledge. How can I know what he does while I sleep? He might get some wisdom from somewhere and he keeps those secret. Even if I ask he will not say. If I am lucky I would be able to find out where he goes and from where he gets all those great lessons. Who will help to know these things?
Leo prays.
Lord, I wish to know from where Shadow Man getting great wisdom. When I go to sleep he goes somewhere and learns a lot of new things. He does not tell me those things. Please help me to find out.
Leo has slowly been to a subtle and deeper level of rest. Gradually he falls into the deepest stage of sleep. In that formless time-made-less dimension in his head, Leo was not aware of realities and Ben. He felt like he went into an inner world. He felt like water moving with him. He felt like he has lost weight and he become too small. He was experiencing a dramatic feeling inside and felt someone taking him in their hand and now flees to somewhere. He felt a big muscular man catch him in his hand very simply and keep going with him. He understood he is sitting in the hand of an outstanding large man. Who is that big creature who took me somewhere? He saw a large hand and he is inside his palm and he feels like they are walking. Leo becomes afraid. He shed tears thinking about what a strange situation it is. Then he raised his hand and cried aloud. Leo shouted at the darkness that he see in the sideway.
Who are you? What I did do to you? Please leave me alone. To where you are taking me and why? Please leave me back in my room. Please.
His screaming sound returned from a long distance. That made an echo. There was no reply from anybody. He understood that he was in a fantasy world. His sound won't be heard in this alien land. He is in a strange place. He felt like getting lost. Leo felt like he got trapped in a dark place. He has no idea what to do next. He had no clue about this obscure land. He was very anxious about the big guy who caught him. He doesn't see other than the big hand he's sitting on. Though he got afraid. All other body parts are hidden and he could see full darkness everywhere. It seems the big guy walks slowly. So, Leo doesn't feel any physical pain. Leo thinks.
Maybe this guy is a good one. I am lucky he didn't give me any harm yet.
Leo feels like he floated into another place. Now he feels safer and more comfortable in the palm. He looked at the way they were heading. Now he can see something up front. That large man might have turned on his torch.
Now I can see the front side more clearly. Where am I?
He asked, but there was no reply from anywhere. Then he saw an excellent place in front of them. A beautiful place filled with wild nature, most charmful colored and his peculiarly shaped rocks in the lands. He was wondering about the picturesque place where he had been now. It was an uphill area. There was a slope upwards on one side with a very amazing view of sights. There was a lot of flowering grass on the ground that looked adorned for a special occasion. Leo felt he had been in a wonderland. He was so surprised by the nature and color of that place. Then Leo understood they were following someone. That's why they go very slowly.
To whom we are following? What a careful attempt in this wonderland.
Shadow walked before them. Then Leo becomes convenient. He is very glad because some hour before he wanted to know where Shadow is going.
Somebody allowed me to see where Shadow is going.
He got some sensation of trust now. He was thinking about his prayer.
I am so glad and I am thankful to you, my Lord, if my prayer is answered.
Leo stands in the broad palm and stood over the phalanges and moves to the finger, and he simply sits in the center of the middle and rings fingers. Then he opened his hands, then hold those figures and locked them with them for safe sitting. Now he sits like going for an elephant safari in a mysterious wild jungle. Now he can see Shadow Man walking somewhere. He is ready to explore the most exciting journey in his life. That place is breathtaking with vast and varied long areas. Now Leo feels he is having an expensive journey in an unfamiliar world.
Where is Shadow going in this night? This place looks very strange. There is some other light than sunlight.
Leo guessed.
Maybe it's the light of the moon. At the time when sun rises and dawn on Earth, moon gives light to this place. Is it another world? Any mystery land? How could Shadow Man go to this place? Anyway, now I am happy to see where Shadow goes.
It seems like another place in the secret areas of the universe. He was thinking about the upcoming pleasant situation.
It would be good if I could see what will happen. What is Shadow going to do next?
Leo sits curiously and patiently waits for exploring the crossword of Shadow Man's top secret place.